blind to all courageous acts, fingerprints on everything work. To every yellow axis in our DNA. You can move the world with the words that you say. What you saying, what you doing, what community you improving. Our ancestors before us. More music and lyrics. Can you hear me? The bridge is over. 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 We're coming 99, so just before saying see you. Down with the sound called BDP. If you want to China crew, you must see me. You can't sell like shit on the one. Not anybody. Get another one and put it in there. Let's go. Turn it up. What up, my G? Yeah. What up? This microphone even think about stopping. Beware, length of the world can be stopping. All music lovers in the place right now. Never understood the way. KRS got down. Logically about skill. Lyrical posting. Relying on talent, on marketing and promotion. If I don't miracle, flow as a must, you never go. With a name you can quickly trust. Not saying number one. Oh, try to hide. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stop waste your money on monthly see. Pretty passion. Push it to the beam, I don't MC with without a record deal, all can see. And that's who the KRS be, son. I'm not the right of now, that's what I gon' run. Yes, y'all, you don't stop. Rock on. Yes, y'all, you don't stop. What? KRS-One, what? Rock on. Hit on. Woo. Do it. I want you all to understand. I'm I did this record in 95. This shit is still fucking rocking today. Injustice! Stand clear, stand man attack. You can't stand where I stand. Walk where I walk, watch out. We run New York, police my coach. We both about the bar. I know this far back. You don't like how I act. You claim I'm selling crack, but you be doing that. Rather say see ya, I will never be ya. Be your all-the-time, your wicked overseer. Hot shot, warning and pop, be a savior. First, show a little respect, change your behavior. Change your attitude, change your plan. It can never really be justice or stolen land. You're really for peace and equality. The sound of the police. That's the sound of the police. Come on. That's the sound of the police. Come on. That's the sound of the police. Now here's a little truth. Open up your eye while you're checking out the boom track. Check the exercise. Take the word overseer like a sample. Repeat it very quickly in a crew. For example, overseer.
Let them see what it really is. I take it back to Big Daddy Kane and Biz.
Listen, so this is what I want to say. Freestyle shit all day, all day. Right now, there's two of me. I'm giving you metaphysics so you can see. I'm giving you a new angle. Your future self, that's your guardian angel. Right now, there's two of me. One is the physical that you can see. But then there's another me at about 3 o'clock in a hotel sitting on a cot. At 3 o'clock, I'm in my bed, meditating this situation in my head. That means the 3 o'clock me is watching me right now, MC. You gotta understand there's no time. All there is being and mind. And once you understand your being, it'll change reality and what you're seeing. See, right now, there's two of me. One is rhyming, the other one is at 3. This me can never be the loser because the 3 o'clock me is in the future. The future me is watching me MC. And I'm gonna show you how I get down. I'm standing right here. Let me give myself a pen. We'll begin to take it more seriously. It don't matter that the radio station is commercializing rap music or that some rappers use the skill just to make $1. We don't give a fuck about that. Let me tell you too, the elders of the industry, we love the young rappers coming up. Let me tell you that. In rhyme, we tear these motherfuckers up. But as elders, we only teach the lesson within that ass whipping. So you got dudes like KRS. I don't know about the rest of the old school, so to speak, true school. For me, a lot of the true school let us down, honestly. A lot of the dudes we grew up with turned out to be frauds. Y'all know. Y'all know. Before I leave, I gotta talk to the family before I leave. Hip-hop is some serious shit. It's the only thing we got. The only thing. You don't own your house, the government do. You don't own your bank account. You can't even go to the supermarket. If the Marines was in front of Ralph's, you wouldn't eat. So we gotta understand it's time for hip-hop to build its own land. Time for hip-hop to feed itself. The reason hip-hoppers are the ones that's in prison is because we don't have prisons for ourselves. Think about that, y'all. If we was able to lock up some of the criminals on the other side of the aisle, run up on these judges and lock these motherfuckers up. African Americans should start thinking about that shit. But sometimes I think my own people are too far behind. That's why I rep hip hop. NAACP don't rep me. Sorry. Hip hop reps me. Okay? The people that I stand for, African Americans don't seem to stand for. I stand for Marcus Garvey. I stand for Kwame Ture. I stand for, I was about to say Harriet Tubman, but I'm thinking Sojourner Truth. These are the names you'll see a picture, but you ain't gonna ever hear the real story. Never gonna hear the story of Booker T. Washington. How you have Booker T. Washington, Marcus Garvey, and W.E.B. Du Bois. And these people are arguing amongst themselves like idiots. Three of the greatest minds of the early 20th century. But W.E.B. Du Bois argued with Marcus Garvey, call him a Negro with a hat. Marcus Garvey then turns around and says, "You working for the FBI." Both of them after each other, and the line was true. NAACP was all FBI back then. How fucking ain't nothing black about the NAACP? That shit was started by white people. Come on, do your research. That shit started by white people. Ain't got no Marcus fucking Garvey. That's the voice we should be discussing as African Americans. Where's your government? Where's your hospitals? Where's your courts? Your jails, your army, your schools. Black people walking around dependent on this white racist government. And then we get upset when they shooting us in the street and give us no justice in the court. We the stupid ones. Anybody else would have already picked up arms and killed these motherfuckers. Take that shit from me. This is from a divine voice speaking. Divine voice. Okay? Hear what I'm saying. There comes a time when the truth is in your face. And you're gonna have to decide, am I a fucking phony and a fraud? Or I'm a real nigga right now. And I'm gonna step to this shit. Yeah. Most people are cowards. That's why we in the situation we in. It's like the more knowledge you get in college, the more passive you become to injustice. The more knowledge we get, the dumber we get. The more that we walk in, Black Panthers, walk out, Black dancers. So what we gotta do? First, Black people, we gotta think beyond race. Okay, first and foremost, you still calling yourself Black, African, American, African, all that shit is white colonialism. Negro, nigga, all that shit. They done named you that shit. That's why we say hip hop. They didn't name us. Fuck that. Lovebug Starsky named us. They didn't name us, that's why they can't control us. Listen to what I'm saying. That whole fucking 70s government, we killed that shit. But they don't say that. They'll just put Bill Clinton in. They don't say that. They just put in Barack Obama. They don't say that. Why you gotta keep changing presidents if you winning? No, motherfucker, you losing. And every 4 years, nobody likes whoever is in that office because the office is corrupt. The office is demonic. The office is some other shit. I can't say demonic. It's just wrong. So this election cycle, before I go, listen to me. This election cycle, we're gonna hear the same bullshit again. Oh, healthcare. Oh, no. Let me tell you something. You want healthcare? Stop fucking eating meat. Okay? You want healthcare? Become fucking vegetarian. That's your health care. Okay, I don't know nobody want to hear that shit, but I don't give a fuck. That's what you gotta hear. Stop eating that greasy shit, that salty shit, that sugar shit, and get with green leafy vegetables. Water. H2O, drink as much of that shit as you can. Soon it won't be on the earth anymore. You know that, right? Okay, you understand. There used to be a time coffee was just coffee. Now it's Starbucks. Don't sleep. Ethiopia is where we come from, Black people. Ethiopia invented coffee. No, you didn't hear me. The coffee bean comes from Ethiopia. The first people drinking coffee is the Ethiopians. Now there's a Starbucks in Ethiopia, and they running up there buying fucking, you don't hear me.